What's up, guys? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends on where you're watching from. You're welcome to the channel, Trinity FX Global. And in this video, guys, I'm going to be showing you guys a trade I took on Euro JPY. It was actually a sell setup. We took the trade and it's ETP. Today is Friday and NFP happened today, and I'm going to show you guys how I traded it and how I ensured that NFP did not take me out. I took my trade immediately after NFP and it's ETP. Okay, so for those that are new to the channel, I mostly trade the market maker buy or sell model, and for today I took a sell trade. Okay, so what do I want to see before taking out a buy or a sell setup? The first thing I want to do is I want to ensure that I follow the order flow from the higher time frame, meaning if my higher time frame H4 time frame is giving me a bearish momentum, I want to watch out for sell setups for my 15 minutes time frame. If the market is trending to the upside, I want to watch out for buy setups on my 15 minutes time frame, which is my entry time frame. Okay, so the first thing I would always want to do is ensure that the market was selling for my H4 time frame, and when I saw the market was selling on my 15 minutes time frame, I was watching out for a sell module, which is what you're seeing on your screen. So I want to see price come up from my Asian range, take out liquidity before tapping into a supply zone. Now this supply zone can either be a fair value gap or an order block or a breaker block. Okay, so once I see price tap into the supply zone after taking out liquidity, the next thing I want to see is a change of character. So I must see a change of character form, then a retest back to the redefined order block, then I enter my sell to the Asian low. So my TP mostly would be the Asian low, and I ensure that I target minimum a risk reward ratio of 1:2. So this is what I want to see on my chart before taking the trade. So let's go to my trading view to see the trade on Euro JPY. So guys, this is my Euro JPY 15 minutes time frame chart. Okay, so I just want to show you guys practically on the chart what I saw and how I took it. But remember, I already showed you guys what I want to see on my 15 minutes time frame. So remember, I said the first thing you want to do is follow the higher time frame order flow. So we switch to the 4 hours time frame. This is Euro JPY 4 hours time frame, and as we can see right here, we've been having a bearish market for some time. As you can see, price, let's just start from here, drop to the downside, we traced back up, broke structure to the downside, we traced a little bit. If you've not watched my market structure videos, please do want to go watch them, okay, so you can understand what I'm actually doing. Broke structure to the downside, we traced a little bit back up, came down, took out liquidity and did a change of character, and we had a higher high, and just like that, market began to give us a bullish trend, most likely. Now of course I saw this happening in my 4 hours time frame, but I still chose to watch out for a sell setup. Why? Because I saw price reacting to this resistance zone that you see right here. This is the singular reason why I took that sell trade. Okay, on a normal I would have been watching out for a buy setup, but because of this resistance zone that I see the market was reacting from, I decided to watch out for what? A bearish setup on the 15 minutes time frame. And guys, this happened. Okay, so this, okay, for the newbies on this channel, of course the OGs know that this is my Asian range indicator. The Asian range indicator begins to form from 12 midnight, okay, and it stops at 7:30 because the London market opens by 8 a.m. Okay, so this is just an indicator. So now when I saw that market was reacting from previous days high, which was a very good supply zone, this is previous days high. Okay, this particular point here, this week you see right here, was previous days high, and of course that's a valid supply zone. If you still draw it this way from this week to this level, down here to this level, you still see that it's still very much valid. Okay, price reacted from it. Okay, so when price tapped into that supply zone, remember I said your supply zone can either be an order block or a breaker block or a fair value gap. At this point right here, we used that particular supply zone from the previous day's high. So when I saw that price was reacting, can you see the reaction? All these weeks was showing reaction from that level. I was now waiting for a change of character, but before then, can you see that we had our liquidity sweep right here? Remember I said there must be liquidity sweep before price taps into your supply zone. So that point right there that you see was our liquidity sweep. So we had price come out from our Asian range, took out liquidity, tapped into our supply zone, which was here, and our change of character happened. Let me show you guys the change of character. You have to train your eyes very well to be able to see when the change of character happens. So this was the point to which we had our change of character. Okay, so let's label it our change of character. Just a moment, guys. So change of character. So that level right there you see was our change of character. If you zoom in well, you will see that at that level, guys, price actually formed an M pattern. Can you see a clear M pattern? Okay, so that chart pattern itself validates that market will most likely reverse. So when I saw the change of character happen, I spotted outwards my redefined order block, which was this bullish candle that sponsored the break of structure to the downside. Okay, so we had our redefined order block, and now this week that you see here, guys, happened 2:30 Nigerian time. Okay, this particular candle happened when NFP was about, in fact it happened exactly during NFP, and I'll tell you guys what I did, because I knew that NFP will most likely whipsaw to the up or to the downside. I waited for NFP to happen first. On a norm, if there was no NFP or no high impact news, I would have just entered for a sell. Immediately price came to retest this order block, and of course my target would be, the Asian low, and I'll just set my SL a little bit above, let's say 20 pips. Okay, now what I did, but because I knew it was today's Friday and I knew that NFP was going to happen, I did not enter the trade immediately price tapped into this zone. If I had done that, as you can see right here, I would have ended up in a loss. Price would have touched my SL. So what I did was I waited for NFP to happen. So immediately NFP happened, that was when I entered. I waited for the spike, guys. I waited for the spike to happen. So when I saw price move, NFP whipsawed, took out all of this level, and when I saw that it began coming back down to this level, my entry point again, that was when I now entered for the sell, because I knew that obviously liquidity has been taken out and I was expecting this to happen, and that was when I entered for a sell, and I was targeting the Asian low, and it clearly swept the Asian low, guys, as you can see. Let me show you a proof of the screenshot that I took, just to let you know that I took the trade. As you can see right here, this is the screenshot I took immediately I was about closing the trade. Can you see right here that I even entered the second position when the market began to fall to the downside? As you can see right here, I entered another second position right here and I broke even, as you can see. So this was a clean sell setup for me, and we did not miss it, guys. So that was how we took this Euro JPY trade, and we just risked about 20 pips and we got 92 pips. This was a risk reward ratio of 4:4 and 1:4.5, and I held this trade for so long because I knew that NFP would push it. If it was going to go strictly in my direction, that NFP would push it down to take out the Asian low. Otherwise, on a norm, I always target 1:2. My OGs already know that I target 1:2 basically. So that's all for this particular trade. If you're yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, please do well to subscribe. Consider subscribing and click on the like button so that the YouTube algorithm can suggest this video to other forex traders alike. If you have questions, please make use of the comment section and I'll reply you ASAP. Thank you guys for your time and see you in my next video. Bye.